Hi everyone, this is Val from Valia Craft Studio with another journal to show you. This one isn't my kit. I believe it's from Calico Collage and it could be called Gypsy Cowboy. I probably shouldn't say that when I'm not sure, but I'm nearly sure. So anyway, I think it's just beautiful. I love it. And I've backed it onto some other cardstock here on the fabric background with a bit of lace. And there's a little, I don't know what it's made of. It's kind of brass or pewter or something like that. It's a little horse hanging off there. And on the back, another page reduced down in size from the kit. And I've tied it with sari silk in a blue. Let's have a quick look. So in the front, just beautiful. I haven't put lace on this one. Some of the ones I did in this range with this kit, I put a lot of lace and all that kind of stuff. But sometimes, you know, not everyone likes lace. I've got a sister and a daughter who don't like lace on their kits, on their journals. So I tend to always remember to have some that are not so, you know, overly lacy and girly. There's a nice little file folder pocket there, and the note from the bookmaker to go with that, and a little this book belongs to, as well as that beautiful picture of, well, she's a famous cowgirl, but I don't know who she is. Mary somebody, I think. Anyway, she's beautiful. And yes, just a beautiful kit, which I hope you'll see that real beauty of. So here I've made one of my altered window face envelopes into a pocket. Now, I often will just do the background stamping and colouring with vintage photo or something like that, but in this time I've used kind of like in aquamarine that actually really matches the kit, and I think that turned out really nicely. So I'm going to do a tutorial on that, as I just mentioned in another video. So, you know, and I always like, when I put a big tag in that pocket, I like to have something poking out of there. And then there's something at the back generally too. There's a tuck spot behind. It's got lots of different papers. It's got graph paper, tea-dyed paper, doilies, as well as the beautiful kit pages. And I'll put some of these tabbed pages in, since there's no lace. It just gives a little bit of interest to the page edges, in my opinion anyway. And here we have a little flip up. So this flip up has a page that comes down to provide more journaling space, and there's a couple of little items up there in that little pocket up the top. I just love the flip ups and the flip outs. I think they're just gorgeous. Just a couple of nice tags there, some music paper, tea-dyed graph paper. One of my favourite sayings in this kit is, "Don't flatter yourself, cowboy, I was looking at your horse." Just really a beautiful kit. And sometimes I just find cardstock, you know, out of my collection that really matches the colours, because I truly believe, and I say this frequently, you're probably sick of hearing it, but the kit is just the basics, just the base of what you're doing. You make the journal unique and different. If I made 6 journals using this kit, every single one of them would be different, because I bring different other elements into it to make it, you know, that bit specially unique. And some things, you know, if you're using cardstock or whatever, it's not as easy to just print some more and replicate what you did last time, so you have to be inventive about what you're going to do. I love the triangle big pockets, so I tend to make some of those all the time. But look, just look at the beautiful colours in this kit. It's just gorgeous. So here's one of my ladder pockets, which I've made out of something I've printed up with the numbers and the, I don't know, just the ledger look to it, which I think the ledger look goes with pretty much everything. And I've just inked it around the edges with that same aquamarine coloured ink. So it's probably still, yes, there is something there. There's a girl in there, all the cowgirls. So it's probably still a little bit girly with flowers and so forth, but I do sometimes make a horse one that is really suitable for boys. But yeah, this one could be for a girl who just doesn't do the lace. As I said, I know people like that, so I do tend to not be overlacing everything. Though my preference probably is to have lace on those things. Another one of those window face pocket things with something behind, I would believe. Yeah, there's something there. Just another little file folder using some of the tipped elements. Just a bit of cardstock that seemed to match the colourings. Well-behaved cowgirls rarely make history. And I made some of these, I designed some of these postcards too that kind of go with my own horsey ones, and I've used some of those in here too, you know, with the rope and the cowboy hat and that kind of stuff. I love this paper. It's just cardstock that I had in my collection, but it actually just really goes with the kit I've used here. So I think it's just beautiful. Bit of dictionary paper. Another of the ladder pockets. That's just a bit of a flip out, but it could be glued at the top and made into a tuck spot. I might have made a few elements myself to match this because, you know, I do a bit of designing myself. So a couple of things could be my designs rather than what came in the kit. Like I know they are. I make those myself for my own horsey kits. And I've got a bit of tuck at the top, and that just goes up in there. And there we go. That's that one done. So I'm ticking them over. I've only got about 7 to go. Thank you so much for watching. Bye now.